Good
Am I
morning.
audible? So I
Yes.
don't think that I'm able to see or listen your voice. Can I check? Am I
Hello.
audible right now? Oh, okay, perfect.
Yes, hello, you're audible. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, everyone. So
Good morning.
yep, I'm checking whether I have received some notes from Toastmaster Ranto. And welcome to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. And before we start, maybe I will be offering to Toastmaster Ranto to open. Is already open, Toastmaster Ranto?
Not yet. We are open after this.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Kiki. Hello, fellow Toastmaster and all guests. Thank you for your participations, joining us at Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club for this regular meeting. I want to share about brief summary about Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Okay. Okay. Am I visible right now?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Learn together, grow together. Our visions is learn together and grow together. And our missions is to provide a supportive environment for every member to develop public speaking, communications, and leadership skill. And this is our executive committee 20 and 22. I am a president club and Toastmaster Megawati as a vice president of education, Toastmaster Noval as a VP membership, Toastmaster Haidar as a VP public relations, Toastmaster Arif as a treasurer, Toastmaster Kiki as a secretary, and Toastmaster Septiandi Priyogo as a surgeon at arms. Our schedule of meeting is every Thursday from 7:30 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. for the first and third week, and every Saturday from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. So this is the brief summary of Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Hopefully you can join us periodically, regularly, and with us, we learn together and grow together. Thank you. And I will continue to screen. For this regular meeting this morning, we have a special themes and we have special word of the day and we have two speakers. Wow. And within this meeting, I will give to our special Toastmaster of the meeting. Please give round of applause to Toastmaster Kiki. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranto, as our president of Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. So we'll be very happy to start this morning because I saw there are many people here. Toastmaster Andy, hello. Toastmaster Gabriela, hi, nice to meet you. And also Toastmaster Reynaldo, nice to meet you again. And Toastmaster Vicky with the beautiful mouse there. Okay, thank you so much. And these mornings are a little bit the weather is not I was joining the run section in this morning, but apparently the weather is not as good as well. So I decided to just only working out at my home, and apparently I heard some podcasts. It maybe relates to our digital our theme today is related to digital investment versus conventional, and a little think about the digital investment. So maybe the topic might be a little bit hard, but the thing is I just thinking what if there is no digital things in our life, what will be what the condition would be, because without it digital maybe our life a little bit hard, because in my personal view, digital is all about digital is about makes our life more easy. That's the thing, and it relates to digital investment, and not only investment, maybe the digital technology or digital everything is all related to digital. It makes us easier. So I just want to see maybe a little bit view from Toastmaster Ray. Maybe do you think the same thing? Do you think the same view, whether digital or any digital thing makes your life easier?
I think, first of all, thank you, Toastmaster Ardita, for the question. Yeah, I think digital makes lives easier, of course. However, if I like to play as a devil's advocate a little bit here, I think it serves us as a double-edged sword, meaning that, yeah, sure, it makes us easier when we engage in pretty much anything, right? Whether it's transaction or buying stuff, everything is online these days. And the dark side of it is that we can get a little bit overwhelmed. We, for some reason, engage too much in this digital realm, whether it's social media or whatnot. So yeah, it works both way. I think at the end of the day, it depends on the user, on ourselves. Obviously, we cannot blame entirely on the technology. Technology always keeps moving forward no matter what. It does not, it didn't really care on how we feel about them, because obviously the control is not on us. We are, as the citizen of Indonesia, we are not the trendsetter when it comes to technology. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I do agree when we face the technology is moving forward no matter the condition will be, and the things is the important things and how we manage. So the important factors is now how we as a persons to use it wisely. And if you know that the digital, if you're using for the good thing, maybe the return of investment will be back for us, right? But if we have an intention in the bad, so the bad thing will be come back to us. So I think that's the key factors is more to the users or the user who use the technology or the digital. So because this theme is more to relating to the digital, so and specifically on the digital investments, I just want to see Toastmaster Andy views about the digital investment. Have you ever used digital investment?
Yes. Well, what kind of digital investment is?
Anything.
Anything. Okay, digital investment is. So I think I will talk about the digital itself. So the digital things, it's like what's it? Digital things like a carrot. It's not good for eye. Yes, if we, what is it? Colok. It's not good for eye, because if we colok, the carrot will be not good. But we will it will be good if we eat the carrot. So if we cannot use it in a good way, so it will be bad. But if we use it right way, it will be good. That's it from me. So from digital investment. So I think we need to make sure we use anything about digital is for a good way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So I think all the participants here are familiar with the digital, no matter the digital investment, the digital technology, and I think the key factors that we see digital, I think it's more to the users, like Toastmaster Ray mentioned, how we use it properly and how we enjoy it wisely. Why? Because if we have an intention to, yeah, because the digital investment is amazing tools. Yeah, that's correct. But for me, it's not 100% correct, because like if you need to understand related to digital investment, for example, there is robot trading. Well, in a robot trading, you need to understand the pattern or the historical the historical logic on the robot trading, for example, because for example, if you're talking about stock in the market, you also need to understand the financial history on the stock itself. It will be great if you put your investment in the big company, for example, because and you need to compare the financial history, like maybe 5 years or maybe 10 years. Yeah, so I think we need to be smart as a users, right? Okay, yeah. We actually continue to the next session. Is there is a beautiful words, tak kenal maka tak sayang. So we don't know, then we then if we like don't introduce, so we don't know each other. So maybe we basically introduce first our a great team members today that will be led by the GE is Toastmaster Ray. So I'm offering to Toastmaster Ray to introduce our greatest team today. Over to you, Toastmaster Ray.
Thank you, Madam Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. And today I'll be serving as your general evaluator. Obviously, in doing so, I'll not be alone. I'll be assisted by some of the prominent Toastmasters here from various clubs. And for the first role, I would like to give the floor to our grammarian, Toastmaster Ranto.
Okay, thank you, RG. My name is Ranto as a grammarian for this regular meeting, and I will record any word of the day, and we will use speculation, and also about the good phrase from your speech, from your prepared speech, and also table topic session. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Aldo.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranto, for reminding us about the word of the day, which is speculation. And moving forward, we got Toastmaster Andy as our AHNWOD as well as timer. So Toastmaster Andy, the screen is yours.
Thank you, G. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. The purpose of a counter is to note words and sound that are used as a curse or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this mean at the end of meeting. I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Thank you. Back to you, G.
What about the timer?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, me and as a timer also to monitor time during prepare speech, table topic, and evaluation. So I will change my background to make you aware about the time. So like this, yeah. And for every for prepare speech, we have 5 until 7 minutes, and we will see green screen in 5 minutes, yellow screen in 6 minutes, and red screen in 6 minutes. And for table topic, you will see green screen in 1 minute, yellow screen in 1 minute 30 seconds, and red screen in 2 minutes. And for evaluation, you will see green screen in 2 minutes, yellow screen in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and red screen in 3 minutes. And you will have 30 seconds injury time to end your speech. Thank you. Back to you, G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy, for explaining all your roles. And I believe that you're also the speakers today, right? So who's going to be the timer for you? Is that already prepared?
Oh yeah. I can take that. Toastmaster, can help me. Yeah, thank you.
Got it. Thank you, Toastmaster Andy. And moving forward, we got Toastmaster Gabriel from Motivators as our ballot counter. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Toastmaster Gabriel, the screen is yours.
Yeah, actually, my role today is counting the ballots for all the prepared speaker tonight. So as long as you met the criteria as mentioned by Toastmaster Andy in timer, so you will be qualified to be voted. So I will collect it and then I will send the links in the chat box. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gabriel, as our ballot counter today. Lastly, of course, my role as general evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meeting from the beginning until the end in terms of the preparation, organization, the enthusiasm, and all that stuff. I will deliver my report later on during the evaluation session. That's all for today's general evaluator team, and I'll give the control back to our Tom.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ray. So we'll continue to the next session is the prepared speech. So the first speaker will be Toastmaster Andy, and the second speaker will be Toastmaster Ranto. And I also call upon the stage Toastmaster Gabriela as a evaluators of Toastmaster Andy. So I'm forwarding to Toastmaster Gabriela. Over to you.
Okay, so today Toastmaster Andy will have his speech in level 2 project 1, understanding your communication style, pathways presentation mastery, for a speech titled Depth to Communicate. The purpose of this project is to learn about different communication styles and identify his primary styles and also share his impact of communication styles to others. So Toastmaster Andy, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters. Yes, today I will show you something. I have this little bus. This is my daughter's toys, yeah, you know. Yes, and I also have some object, yeah, like this square, and then the triangles, and then what's it, plane, and circle, yeah, and many more. And also I have a clip like this, and my goal is to put those things into this bus. So how we can do that? First, if the bus open itself, then we can put everything easily. Yes. But if the bus close their doors, yeah, so we need to put our objects. It's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, we need to find that the right object, the right pose. Yes, we can put here, and if we can see, oh, this is plane, I think we need to find the plane. Okay, this is, yes. Like the bus. Yes, communication is like the bus. Yeah, the bus and the objects. I mean, the bus is a receiver, and the object is something that we want to share. We want to share. This is the information we want to share to our communication partner. That sometimes our communication partner already opened themselves, so we can communicate with them easy. But sometimes we need when they close their heart, we need to identify our communication partner style. We need to find the right object and the right things. So we cannot identify if we cannot identify what style that match with our partner, it's difficult for us to communicate better. So the faster we identify other communication style, the more effective we're gonna be as a communicator. So let me share this fantastic 4 style of communication. Yes, first I will share about initiating. Why initiating? Because that's me. After I assess myself, yeah, that's the dominant one is the dominant one is initiating. Yes, initiating person is social butterfly person. Yeah, so they are warm, engaged, and they love to value relationships. And how we can identify such that kind of persons? First, the person is very active. Yes, if we go to we go to wedding party, yeah, we can see those kind of people blend with MC, singing and dancing together, and that kind of initiating style people, and how to communicate with that style. So those people are really like to share their story. So we just need to listen and appreciate their story. And we need, but the challenge is if we talk with initiating people is about the distraction. Their story is very interesting. So sometimes we forget that we need to send message. We need to send information for him or her. So we have to be focused so we can give our information to that kind of person. And that is the first style, initiating. And the second is sportive. So sportive is my second dominant styles in communication. So in sportive persons usually steady, calm, and they are a good listener. So we can identify this person is very tricky. This kind of person is very calm. So, but back to wedding party, if we go to wedding party, we cannot see them right away because they are really calm and silent like a ninja. Their favorite place usually they are in the corner of the rooms. And if in conversation, sportive people usually rarely to talk. And so if we face those kind of people, first is we have to welcome him because they are introvert and not not so talkative. So we must welcome him and we must make them feel comfortable. And of course, because they are not talkative, we need to initiate the talk so we can know them better. And then the third style is analytical. Yes, analytical. Analytical person is precise, detailed, logical, and usually those people bring their own notes. Yeah, yeah. It's whether it's big or small. Yeah, they always bring notes. And then how we can identify this kind of person? That person is also calm, also not really talkative, and but if we talk with them, they will talking about the situation. So they will analyze. They will talking about the situation of the party, for example, and then they are very calculating how much is this, how much is this. So analytical people is kind of like that. And how to communicate with that person? First, we have to start the conversation. We have to start the conversation with them because they are not talk active. And then we speak to them by data. They love to hear the data, the calculation, and everything. And by the way, they love to ask detailed question. So we need to prepare. We need to prepare ourselves. So because they ask very detailed. So for people like me, that's initiating. It's a challenge, but that's to make to face in analyzing person. We need to prepare more. Okay, then the last one is the direct. Yes, the direct is decisive, to the point, and result oriented. We can see them right away. Yeah, when we go to the party, we can see them right away. They are very vocal, very they will tell us what we have to do, tell us what we need to do, and they usually lead the conversation. How to communicate? Just straight to the point, and don't forget, if we want to know them better personally, ask them first. Yeah, ask them first. So that's all the fantastic four style. The first is direct, initiate, supportive, and analytical. So if we can adapt, we can communicate with everybody. Thank you. Back to you, Ji.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy. Well, a great message there on the page because I've just known the types of the communication style when I'm joining the Toastmasters. Why? Because I can sense that in the previous the previous time before I joined the Toastmasters, I just know the person, the type of, if you have known about the characters blue, red, yellow, or maybe some of you know, but that's the characters. The red person is the one who is very direct, and people, very direct, and they are willing to know the output. That's the right person. And the blue person is more to detail. If you are facing the one who is very detail, and then they are very stick to the format, they are the blue person. And if you are facing the one who is the yellow, yellow is more the hi, I'm Ardita from here. That's the yellow person. And the green is the one who is calm and managing the conversation wisely. So I think there are, in my previous knowledge, is only about it. And then that's the thing is shifted when I joined the Toastmaster, because I met my line manager who is now in London. That is a very red person, and I was just thinking, wow, the red person. How I can face the very direct and also the people oriented, because if you know how you communicate, oh, she is the right person. So I need to, okay, this is the data, and I need your support to get A, B, C, D. So I think if you know the person by their character, so it will help you on how the way you communicate. So I think this is a great information, this matter, Andy, and yes, but my line manager also named Andy. So when I talk to you, oh, that's my yeah. I think that's a great input, and the one who, if you don't know the concept of the communicate, is not the end of the era. So maybe if you are willing to know, you are willing to understand, and then you can also be a better you, because you understand the way you communicate. That's a great point. So congratulations for completing your project. So guys, I'm encouraging you to give a round of applause to Mr. Andy. Yay! Okay, so we have 1 minute of silence. So please do appreciate this, Mr. Andy, to um to give the reward some beautiful words in the chat, or even the personal, because this is one of the characters that the Toastmaster International has. If someone already done the project, so we need to have an appreciation session. So 1 minute of silence starts now. One minute of silence is over. And we continue to the next speaker. The next speaker is Toastmaster Ranto. Yeah, Toastmaster Ranto will be evaluated by Toastmaster Donna. Is Toastmaster Donna here? I don't think she's
Actually,
here.
Toastmaster Kiki, Toastmasters will arrive on 11
Okay,
so
so we'll
we
continue.
supposed to table topic session first.
Yeah, so we are shifting to table topic session. It will be led by Toastmaster Fikri. So I think the topic is quite interesting for me. So without any further ado, please help me welcome Toastmaster Fikri to the stage, and over to you. Toastmaster Fikri, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Wait,
Okay.
I'm preparing. Okay. Oh, yeah. Screen. Yeah. Okay, hello everyone. Good morning and welcome to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. I'm Fikri, will be your table topic master for today. So today we will discuss about digital and physical actually, or new digital and old investment type that you may be already aware about the investment that we have need to invest something, right, in the world for a better future. So this is have the rule. So everyone in here can participate. Everyone, if you are a guest, also if you are a visiting Toastmaster member, Toastmaster, and also the member of the Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club, and you have the time 1 until 2 minutes to deliver your speech and answering the question. It can be a question, or also it can also be the statement or the quotes. So you can be agree with the quotes or the statement, or also you can disagree with that. But also if it's the question type, you need to answer the question. It's just simple like that, and deliver your speech 1 until 2 minutes for that. And also don't forget to mention the word of the day, since speculation. Speculation is really, I think, not a really bad hard word that you can add it to your speech, since speculation is something that people invest in the world of investment is related. Like you need to have a speculation about something that might be better in the future, about the price of your investment, or the forecast about that. All of that need the speculation. So without further ado, let's go into the topic. You need to choose between your investment steps. Like maybe of you have the goals for your investment, and the way you achieving that. There's several steps you need to do before reaching your goals. So anybody in here want to be the first speaker? Let me check the audience. How about who's wanna be first? Anyone? Any volunteers?
Okay, Toaster Fikri.
Ay. Okay, Toastmaster Ranto. Any which steps that you want to choose?
I think the most difficult to achieve is financial freedom for me.
All right, financial freedom. So the step you want to achieve right now is financial freedom. Let's see the question for you. Financial freedom. The question for you is, how important is financial freedom? How important is financial freedom, Toastmaster?
Okay, thank you. Dear fellow Toastmaster and all guests, I think financial freedom is important for us, personally for me. But there are some steps that we have to do to reach their goal. For me personally, right now I am an employee, so my dream is to become to an entertainer, or maybe to become the not to as employee, maybe as a to reach this financial freedom, I have to do more than I did right now. But it's not as easy as we think, because I already read some literature and asked some friends and read some books and watching the YouTube video about tip and tricks to do it. Some of that already I did it, but the other things I have to persuade or learn more, because for me, I don't want to take any speculations for this, because it's all about my futures, and I think we don't have to give some speculation for this. We have to make it well, make a planning, make preparations before to do it. So most important thing for me is just prepare yourself, and learn more and open your mind and do networking. And this is the kind of fundamental thing that you can do before you can reach that goal. Thank you. That's all for me. Back to you, Toastmaster. Victory.
Cool. Thank you, Toastmaster Ranto, for giving your talk about financial freedom, how important it is for you. Wait. I need to share it again on the screen. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Screen shares screen 3, 2, 1. Okay. Cool. Right. The next one. Anybody in here want to share? Answering some topic about investment, digital versus traditional investment. How
Yes,
about Toastmaster Alvin?
yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very clear.
Okay.
All right. Which investment step you would like to choose, Toastmaster Alvin?
Debt free.
Debt free. The question. Oh, there's no question. It's the quotes that from Tiberius Cyrus. The debt is slavery of the free. The debt is slavery of the free, Toastmaster Alvin.
What if I ask you, what do you want right now? The recent iPhone release, iPhone 14 Pro Max. The price of the iPhone can reach 30 million rupiah. Wow, that is a very expensive price for just a phone who you can use only to call your friend, chatting through WhatsApp group, or maybe watching cat video. Just like that, you need 30 million rupiah. Well, if you see to social media, people showing their phone, new phone, probably you cannot or I cannot resist that. I don't have enough of money. Because of that, I search for a debt. I propose my debt to a bank for 35 millions for something I don't need. And from that, I have to pay every month about 3 millions to 4 millions to complete my debt. But then let's wait 2 or 3 months next. I don't feel the joy anymore with the phone. Now I have the debt. I have to pay my debt for something I don't enjoy very much. For something I just want as a slavery of money, slavery of freedom. So fellow Toastmaster and guests, sit back and write down again, what do you need, not what you want. Because if you don't have it,
you will be the slavery of your free, the slavery of your own desire. You don't recognize yourself because money will be your boss. Buy this, buy that. You don't have money, pursue for a debt. And you don't have time to think, can I repay the debt for the rest of my life? So my fellow Toastmaster and guests, sit back, write down your goals, what you need, and you can reach your goals. Back to you, Tabitha Master.
Thank you, Dr. Alvin, for the insightful speech about you need to know what you need, not what you desire. The needs, things that you really want, maybe it's not the things that you really need actually. So yeah, don't take that as your debt, and since it will take your freedom, like be mindful about the debt and using that for the productive things. Thank you for Mr. Alvin for sharing out about that. Right. Let's go in. My presentation. Share the presentation. Cool. Let's go into the next. Anybody in here want to take part? How about Toastmaster Gabriel?
Okay.
Cool. Which
Uh,
steps?
set the goal.
Set the goal. The basic fundamental things you need to do. Set goals. Let's see. Set the goals. Right. You need to planning your goals before you did the investment. So what does investing mean to you? What does the investing mean to you, Toastmaster Gabriel?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've heard many people say this on YouTube that investment is like a tool, like a vehicle tool to help us know how to get the goal. So beforehand, I think it's better if we know what's our goal in mind. For example, how many money do we want to collect, or what do we want to save? For example, if I want to buy a house, how many 5 years later with my current income, is it possible? Or if I want to reach, for example, 100 million before this year, is it possible? If yes, how many money I need to save every month? And also, we need also counting, like, do we need to have which investment that we want? For example, if you want a short term, so many people say that if you want short term, maybe you can just save things like deposits or anything. But if you want it for the long term, maybe buy a house, 10 years later, you can save by stocks or anything. So I think that investment means vehicle to reach our goal, whether you want it using bike, safe but slow, or we want it using trains or helicopter. It's very fast, but the risk is also high. And beforehand, we also need to learn about the investment itself. Like we need to learn how to drive and so on. So we don't speculate in our safety. So I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gabriel, for your insightful speech about the investing, and you need to know what your vehicle want to drive in terms of investing. That since it's a long-term way, you want to achieve your goals, you need to know and where, and make a speculation about what you might investing in the future. Thank you, Toastmaster Gabriel. That's really good. I believe people in here are already aware about investing, and I really do love that you already aware about those things. That's great. Let's go in the next speech, yeah. Okay, let's see who's in here want to participate. How about Toastmaster Reynaldo?
Yes, Toastmaster Fikri.
Right, good. Which one that you want to choose?
What about emergency?
Emergency fund. Let's see. Emergency fund, right? Okay. For long-term investment, do you choose gold or stocks? For long-term investment, do you choose gold or stocks? Toastmaster Reina.
Ladies and gentlemen, a hard choice indeed. Gold or stocks? Of course, all of us already aware the existence of gold. It's not a new thing. It already exists way back, even before all of us in this room, born in the beginning. Now, what's interesting to me is stocks. Stocks because the value of the stocks always dovetail or fit with their current situation, not only their situation, but the world situation. Because nowadays, we live in a globalized world and we are much more interconnected with each other, with other countries, more than ever. This is actually the first time ever in history that we are so connected with our neighbors as well as those countries far, far away from Indonesia. Now, going back to stocks, I think it is also noteworthy for us to understand about the importance of today's or nowadays global situation. Obviously, there is a lot of geopolitical earthquake that's going on, whether it's in the Eastern Europe, in the China-Taiwanese Strait, or in the Myanmar or elsewhere, and that is affecting the value of the stocks in which those companies are investing in. Hence why we need to always aware, cognizant of what's going on in the world, not only thinking about our position here physically in Indonesia, because more and more are getting interconnected, more and more things are getting ups and downs. And moreover, I would also like to mention about the speculation in regard to the value of the stocks. Yeah, I think with lots of uncertainties these days, it's hard to fully speculate that it's going to be this, it's going to be that. There is things that moving forward, things are getting hard to predict. And hence why I always be informed, always understand the sources that we are trying to read or watch. And that'd be all for me. Thank you. Back to you, the table topic master.
Cool, thank you, Mr. Ronaldo. I think you really want to explain more about stuff this sort of time, but I really love to hear you more about the stocks and how it will be like why the stock is still demanding right now. People try to switch in stocks is really interesting. People calm now about the stocks, and it also really easy to have stock. Like you just buy it like using some application, and you just have those kind of stocks. Rather than maybe in the future, in the old time, people need to come to BEA, Indonesia Stocks Exchange, I mean, like that, coming there, buy it personally, or just having some people that will buy it for them. But now it's really easy in this digital era that you can just buy it like you buy some product in the marketplace. That's really cool about the stock. And thank you for sharing us about the opinion about you're choosing the stocks rather than the gold. It's really hard choices actually. But yeah, that's good. Okay, let's moving next to the one. Anyone in here? Oh, okay, maybe Toastmaster Andy. Toastmaster Andy.
Yes.
Right. I will try to find your time. Okay.
Okay, I will setting a budget.
Setting a budget. See. Okay, as a setting a budget. All right. Right. This is related to the digital investment. Is a cryptocurrency is a good investment? Is a cryptocurrency a good investment? Toastmaster Andy, steps.
Is a cryptocurrency a good investment? Yeah, we know cryptocurrency is a new things. Yeah, besides the stocks we already know before. For the long time we only know stocks. Yeah, we invest our money to buy the gold or stocks, but this day cryptocurrency is a new things. And if we can see, will it be the good or not? Yeah, for the first it looks good, but if like I said before, it's like a carrot. Sometimes we have to know what how we can use, we can get the benefit from it. So because cryptocurrency is very tricky, because it's only a few people know about those things. So I think for the people who know, it's a good, but for people who still didn't know anything but don't know anything about this, it's very dangerous. Yeah, because like a stock, but in stock we know that we buy some stock from some company. It's like some good company. We know the condition and etc. But in cryptocurrency, it's for me, I think it's still dangerous. So back to the carrot. If we want to invest in cryptocurrency, make sure we know how to use it. Yeah, don't use carrot to your eyes, but eat it, so it will be good for your eyes. That's from me. Back to you. That's not really.
Let me write it first. Okay, so cool. Cool, Toastmaster Andy, thank you for sharing us about the cryptocurrency and how you think about it. It might be scary because we didn't know exactly what it is, but I believe it's like the stock in the old times. So people just have speculation is of bad things. Like, how can you get money from the things that you never know? But if you learn about it more, know the fundamental of the stocks, you get it now. And also same with the cryptocurrency, that it's also you need to learn about it first, and you will understand what it mean. And it might be scared because we were scared because we didn't know what it is. But after we know it, it might be a beautiful concept. So yeah, it's just the things that we learn here at Toastmaster. We're always learning something new. And I really love how you all in here come to Toastmaster to learn something, get insightful, and want to something maybe learn about it. So since the fundamental of the thing of the work, like in the life, we always need to always learning. Right. Yeah. Okay. Next, going to the next. Maybe I want to call Toastmaster Donna. Toastmaster Donna, would you like to participate?
Let's.
Would you like to participate in the table topic master? Topic session, I mean.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We have 2 questions left. Retirement fund and increasing your income. Which one do you like to choose?
Retirement fund, please.
Retirement fund. Cool. Retirement fund. There's a quote from Samuel Johnson. It's better to live rich than to die rich. Are you ready? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Better to live rich than to die rich. Toastmaster Donna. Screen is yours.
Okay. It's better to live rich than to die rich. I think it's really, really, really important for us to remember that we don't exist only today, but we also exist in the future. There's this bias I saw on YouTube that we have that's called the present bias, that we prioritize the person we are today. Oh, I want cake. I want it right now. So you get that cake. And then you eat that cake, you feel good, and then you don't remember that you still have tomorrow, you have the next day and the following day, you have 10 years from now. It is said that we can only imagine ourselves 3 months ahead, and we can't really see that far into the future. That being said, you have to know how to see into your future, because otherwise you're not going to be able to live comfortably as you are today. So what's important for you right now financially
is to save first, since it's the end of the month. Let's celebrate, right? Whoop, whoop. So since it's still the end of the month and the month hasn't started yet, go do that. Split your salary in half if you can afford to, and then save that half for your future self that you cannot see right now. Don't eat that cake. We'll eat it, but like maybe once a month or something, just not too much. And then when you know that you can save, don't just save it, grow it somewhere that you know has good returns, grow it somewhere that you know is safe, grow it somewhere that you know you can leave and just forget for like a decade or two, and you have your retirement fund. And make sure that your place has something set up for you too. Thank you.
Cool, Toastmaster Donna. Great reminder for us. It's still the end of the month. Keep your money and invest for your money wisely. Do spend wisely for your money. That we will facing the future. Remember, the future is always there. So there is always a day of tomorrow. There is always tomorrow. So be mindful about that. Thank you, Toastmaster, for Donna. That's really great. Right, the last one. We have the last one. Right, C, who never haven't participated, Toastmaster Gita, Kiki, Toastmaster Kiki, would you like to participate? This is the last question. Toastmaster Aida. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I'll choose for the last number, right?
Yes, increasing your income. See?
Percent income.
Increasing your income. Good things happen to those who hustle. Good things happen to those who hustle. Toastmaster Kiki, the good.
Good things, okay. Good things happen to those who hustle. Yeah, I completely agree with this, because you know, if you're looking for the good things, meaning that you have put your effort on the good effort. Why the good effort, in translation of the good effort, in my personal view, is more to the how you reframe your future plan and how you reframe your financial income in a one page futures plan for my personal view. Because you know, the good things will be happen if you prepare anything in the futures. Because when we are talking about the preparation, meaning that we need to learn something new in our life. For example, that if you are seeking about the investment, meaning that you need to learn about the financial view and how the investment is working on the stocks or maybe in deposit, for example. And then if you don't learn those financial, when you are not the economic people, yeah, maybe you don't understand. But if you are willing to understand and you know and you have put your effort in the good things, and the good things will come back to you. So I think that will the point. So if you want to have a good income in the futures, you need to prepare the good things, and the good things will be translated into the good preparation. So have you prepared, everyone? Back to our TTM.
Cool. Thank you, Toastmaster Kiki. What a wonderful speech that remember also, same like Toastmaster Donna, have the preparation, prepare everything, and yeah, the good will happen to us. Okay. Right. Thank you for everyone in here who participated in the table topic session. I hope you get something that learn about the investing, maybe the digital or traditional things that you can apply in your life. Since it's also same, means it was most of the nights end of the month, keeping your money. And that's a really great topic actually from the exco to bring this topic at the end of the month to remind us about how we try to use our money. Rather, we will try to spend it wisely and how we can manage our money. About that, things about investing. And there is also a quote to the end to end this session. There is a good quote I get that Shelby McDavid said that investing for a long haul, don't be too greedy and don't get too scared. it might be scared because we don't know. So keep learning, always learning about it. Keep knowing about something like Toastmaster Kiki said. Learn about it first and the good things will happen to you. And remember, we got the word of the day, speculation. Keep it in mind and using in your daily conversation to enrich your vocabulary. And the last thing, I would like, again, thank you everyone. I hope you have a good weekend. Before ending of that, I will call the timer from the time before. Master Andy.
Yes. Okay. Everybody is the time is eligible to be voted, so you can vote everybody except Toastmaster Fikwi.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
because I didn't participate.
Yes.
Okay, so we will go into the ballot counter. Toastmaster Gabriel, maybe you can help to launch the polling. Okay. So we're waiting, maybe just want to see. After this, we will go into the second speech, right? Okay, cool. So is there have a
Yeah,
time?
so while you're waiting, Toastmaster, sorry,
Gabriel.
Gabriel to prepare. Shall we start to the second speaker?
Sure. So I will giving back my control back to our Tom, Toastmaster Kiki, the stage is yours.
Okay, so sorry. While we are waiting, Toastmaster Gabriel to prepare the ballot form. So we'll continue to the second section of the prepared speech, which will be led by Toastmaster Donna as an evaluator of Toastmaster Ranto. So without any further ado, please help me welcome Toastmaster Donna to the stage. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Angie, right? Okay, so while we pull up, there we go. Okay, so I am here to welcome Toastmaster Ranto to the stage. Toastmaster Ranto is going to present his level 3 project 3, connecting with storytelling. The purpose of this statement, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. The title is Follow Your Heart. So, Toastmaster Ranto, follow your heart. Screen is yours.
Thank you. Am I audible right now?
Not yet, a little soft.
Okay, am I audible? Toastmaster? Okay, thank you.
Yes, you are.
Dear fellow Toastmaster and all guests, have you ever feel in dilemma situations that you have to choose one decision that's very hard for you? Toastmaster Gabriel, have you ever feel that situation?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I have one personal story. It's 4 years ago when my project in Bintan. We have a small team as a need to build one hotel, and we have a very stricted and complicated owner or clients. The clients always ask us to do proposal first and work method and some budgeting plan before we do it. It's very hard. And we have a 15 persons in our member team. 7% are engineering and the others are for supervisor and administrative person. And one person's name is Rahardia. This is my friend, and I call him Dian. At one time, after a weekly internal meeting, he called me, "Sir, may I take 5 minutes, please?" Okay, please. I want to submit a leave plan. I want to go to Japan. Japan? Wow, it's incredible. I want to go with my fiancé. Fiancé? Of course, with my family. So we want to take a pre-wedding photo shoots in Japan, and happily we will get married next month, sir. Wow, that's good news for you. I'm happy to hear that. But Dian, did you know that we have a special assignment to our client within this month? You have to finish it before you can go to Japan. But sir, I already promised to her, and he is her dream from his child. No, you can take another alternative solutions. You can go to Bali, Papua, Lombok, Labuan Bajo. There's some beautiful place in Indonesia. You can go to Japan. Okay, sir. I will talk to her this evening. And one day after the lunch break, Dion came to me again. Sir, take 1 minute, please. Okay, have you have an update from your girlfriends or your fiancé? Sir, I already told her this evening, and he says, I want to go to Japan. It is my dream. I have a dream, take a pre-wedding photo shoots in the beautiful place with a sakura blossom in my background. Wow. You cannot insist me or persuade me to go to another place, Dian. But I have something important thing to do in my job. And my boss already persuaded me to take now alternative solutions. Okay, Dian. For me, it is very important. But if you insist me to take another solution, I think it is the right time for us to discuss about us. I think we need to discuss further about our relationship. You know, there's always a line between a personal life and work life. And personal life for me is always higher than my workplace. So it depends on you. Which one do you choose, Dian? Dian took deep breaths, and it's very confusing. He gets stressful, and he told to me what his fiancé said to him. So, sir, please, I want to go to Japan because I want to get married next month, and I love her. We will get married. Please, sir. I took the deep breath. Dian, you give the responsibility for me to choose which one the best for you. I can imagine. So you depends your life on me. When I reject you, you will not get married, right? Yes, sir. Please, please, I beg on you, sir. I promise you to do the best effort in my job. I took a silence for 1 moment, and after that, I decided, okay, Dian, I decided you can go to Japan, but you have to finish your work within these 2 days and hand over it to your friends and report to me. I don't care which way that you can do or how many hours that you will spend in these 2 days to finish the job. Okay, thank you, sir. I will promise to finish this job within 2 days. Do you want a coffee or tea? Tea, the hot coffee, sir? No, just go away. Pizza, sir? Okay, I will took one pizza. And
Is he here?
There's no connection. Maybe the timer can stop right here.
Yes, okay. In 6 and 20.
I want a Fox filter too.
I already made the decision.
Notas Mas Ranto.
Miss internet connection.
It's okay. Terus Mas Ranto.
Sorry, I can't finish my speech because I lost my connection. I'm sorry.
You can continue your speech,
At 6:20.
Okay. Okay. So, fellow Toastmaster and all guests, if you have a dilemma situation, you have to choose one decision. You cannot postpone it, or you cannot answer with no, I don't have any decisions. For me, I'm following my heart, and you can follow your heart. And I have a beautiful quote from Mia Hamm. Follow your hearts and make it your decisions. Thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranto, for a great speech. And this is the end of the session. So basically, the first session of the double topic is already done. So we just can conclude the meeting by continuing to the evaluation session. So in this evaluation session will be so everyone is shifting to the okay. The picture. I get distracted. Okay, so let me continue to the evaluation session. Will be led by Toastmaster Ray. Over to you, Toastmaster Ray and Aldo, for evaluation session. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Tom. And yay, finally we arrived at the evaluation session. Yeah, I think everyone should just change their background into Fox One or anything like that. Anyway, let's just jump in straight up to our first evaluator, and it will be Toastmaster Gabriel. Are you ready, Toastmaster Gabriel? Screen is yours.
Yes. Okay. Okay, first of all, congratulations Toastmaster Andy for your great speech, and also, although you have a double roast, oh no, triple roast, you still managed to deliver your speech really well. Nice introduction, actually, you got there. This is very unusual, and it's my first time having this choice to really engage with the customer, with the audience. And the interesting thing also that you managed to correlate it with your topics in communication style, how we need to know about what kind of communication style so we can fit better which communication and that we want to. And it's very nice. And also you also have a nice structures. And first you mentioned that, oh, I will mention about 4 communication style, and then you give about one by one initiating. And it's also nice after you give this kind of communication style, you give examples and then how to respond to that kind of styles. You keep repeating it for 4 communication styles, so I know, oh, for next communication style we will talk about this and this, and this is your main point. So it's very, very, very nice. And the example itself is also nice because you have this example in a one setting meeting. This is in a party, so we can compare it more deeply. If we have it in very different situations or background, maybe sometimes it will be different how people react, but because you have it in this one situation, so I know that next in the next in the party, when I see someone behaving like this, I know, oh, this is the type of people who do this. So it's very, very nice. However, I don't think that I have much to tell you about the content, but I don't know the difference in between how we respond the communication style, because I noticed that the sportive, analytical, and dialogue, the way you respond, the first is also like ask them first, especially in dialogue, you only mention ask them first. So what's the difference between how you ask them first for the sportive, analytical, and dialogue? This is what I want to hear more. And sometimes you tend to notice in the bottom of the screen. So maybe I know whether I usually prepare because this is online meeting, I usually prepare my speech, or this my evaluation form on this my laptop screen. So I always look at the screen. So maybe you can do this. But overall, it's very nice, interesting topics, and also nice structures that I can even stop myself to write the communication style and the notes that you give. So for the next challenge, you already have so many interesting. Your body gesture is also great, but maybe for the next challenge, you want to explore more about the body gesture. You can stand up and then do more things. Especially if I'm not mistaken, you have effective body language, yeah, for your next project. So congratulations, Toastmaster Andy. See you in our next speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gabriel.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gabriel, for your insightful feedback to all of us. And let's move on towards our, should we directly jump into the second evaluator, or would you like to jump into WOD, Toastmaster Dona?
I'm
Just
ready.
right
Let's
away?
go. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, Toastmaster Dona, our second evaluator for Toastmaster Ranto. The screen is yours.
Thank you very much. Wow, we just heard a very high stake, nerve-wracking, basically thriller from Toastmaster Ranto. I was very rooted and invested in his story. What's going to happen next? Did he get his leave? Did they sign it off? And even though we went through a few hurdles, I still could understand the whole thing. I think that shows a really powerful knowledge in storytelling. Even though sometimes I could feel that, yeah, I get it. He's asking over and over again. His boss never gives in. But great, I think it shows that he's in it and he really wants for his family, no, for his fiance at the time to go. So those are great things. With the positive points that I got, he has really great vocal variety with acting. When he acted as a boss, like, and when he acted as himself, oh, please, sir, please. And then he also interacted with the audience. He spoke to Toastmaster Gabriel, and it's such a high stake story. Like, if I don't go to this trip, then I won't get married to my fiance. And then he had to crunch for 2 days. But as for the negative, well, I was so invested. I want to know what happens next, right? And then we're just left there with a cliffhanger. No, did it happen? We get it that it happened, but like, did you guys get married? Do you guys now have kids? What's going on? There's no conclusion to it. We get it that we learned that you followed your heart, you listened to your intuition, which thank you, you concluded that very well, but we didn't get the end of the story. So I wish I knew what happened next, because that would be a great next episode to this speech. With that said, I do appreciate if there's going to be more preparation in terms of connection, and you can raise your voice as you go from sir, can I to sir, can I to sir, can I please? And my suggestion is to apply progression through vocal variety in your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dona, for your feedback to Toastmaster Ranto, and of course, all of us. It is important as a Toastmasters to improve our vocal variety. And yeah, I think it is a thing that in my opinion, in the beginning, it's like, dude, who cares about this stuff in real life, right? But then again, if you engage in your professional working environment, actually it does having an impact. And so, yeah, I was kind of baffled from now on about the vocal variety. Thank you. Let us move on to our and WOD counter. Toastmaster Andy, are you there? Hey, hello. The screen
Yes,
is
I
yours.
am. So I just wait a minute. Okay, for NWOD counter. So this is my first time to take this role. So correct me if maybe I because in this role we need to be a good listeners. Yeah, a good. We have to be. We have to focus. Yeah. So for the for the speakers. Yeah, for the speakers. By the way, for the speakers, for first speakers, that's me. I got the 4A and then 3 repeats. But so if we, that's for me. And then for Toastmaster Ranto, he got for the prepared speech. No, there are no filler words, so I think it's perfect. And then for table topic session, Toastmaster Kiki, no filler words, and so it's perfect. Toastmaster Ranto have a 5A and 1 WOD. Yes, WOD. So he say speculations one times, and then Toastmaster Gabriel have 1A and 1 so. And then Tem Aldo also have a, I think, perfect, and Tem Alvin also perfect, and then Toastmaster Donald also perfect. So yes, and Toastmaster Fikri and say word of the day twice, but I think it's outside the table topic session. Is it we count it or not? I don't. Oh no, yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so today we'll speak the WOD is only Toastmaster Ranto. Yeah, I'll give applause for us today. That's from me. Thank you. Back to you, G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy, for your report as our and WOD counter. Lastly, well, not lastly, I think we have our grammarian, Toastmaster Ranto. Toastmaster Ranto, the screen is yours.
Okay. Thank you, RGA, and I'll share my screen. Okay, am I visible right now?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Regular meeting this morning on the Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Subword of the day, speculations, and this is our how to spell speculations, and maybe we can try to speak it loud at one time. 1, 2, 3.
Speculation.
Speculation.
Okay. Thank you so much, fellow Toastmaster. And for grammar this morning from Toastmaster Andy, if the bus closed their door, I don't know if I missed one word that I hear, or maybe the things is if the bus driver closed its door. Maybe Mr. Andy can clarify it later. And for our inspiring quotes for Toastmaster Andy, if you know the type of personalities, you can communicate with people. And from Toastmaster Aplin, you need to know what you want to achieve. And next from Toastmaster Kiki or Toastmaster Adita, the good thing will happen in the future if you prepare right now. So this is the report from grammarian sites for this regular meeting, and thank you. Back to you, our G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranto, for your report as our language evaluator today. Lastly, I'll share my thoughts on this meeting as general evaluator. Of course, the meetings start a little bit late. No problem, because some of the role takers are missing or late. However, the opening is incredible. I believe Toastmaster Anto already explained or elucidated the whole Toastmasters thingy as well as your club, Universitas Indonesia. And it's interesting theme as well as your WOD is a thought-provoking, and the level of relevancy is definitely high because we're talking about digital investment versus the conventional one, like gold versus the stocks thing. And yeah, jumping towards the table topic session, certainly a beautiful slides, proper explanation in the beginning about what table topics is all about. And you also engage with all of us, Toastmaster Fikwi, and the questions, the statements that you provide to all of us certainly fit adopted with the theme. And thank you for that. However, one thing that I would like to suggest is to remind the speaker, every speaker, about the word of the day as well as the time. And jumping into our prepared speaker, definitely informative one, easy to follow, insightful speech despite the connection issue. I know I hate that thing, man. It happens to all of us, the connection thingy. But then again, thank you for your prepared speech, Toastmaster Ranto, as well as Toastmaster Andy. The role takers, I believe all of us prepared and convey all the valuable feedback as well as the how-to, particularly for our evaluators, yeah, Toastmaster Gabriel and Toastmaster Donna. Thank you so much. And if there's any suggestion, I would like to mention for our and WOD counter, Toastmaster Andy. Perhaps in the future, you can share your screen to show us the details about the and WOD, as well as the input or feedback from you on how we can reduce the usage of and also, I would like to mention Toastmaster Fikui. Yeah? Thank you. In the chat box, you mentioned that all speakers with table topic mentioned the word of the day. Great observation from you. And I think this is a great meeting, despite the number of participants. As of me personally, it doesn't matter how many participants, as long as I can get something informative, something valuable. I think it's pretty much doable and insightful meeting for me. Thank you so much for having me, everyone. And that's it. Back to our Tom.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ray. And we continue to the next session. It's more to the can you guess who will be our best speaker in the prepared speech and also best speaker in table topic speaker. So without any further ado, please help me welcome Toastmaster Gabriela in the stage to announce who will be our winner in today's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Gabriela. Toastmaster Gabriela, I think you're on mute. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. First, I will announce the table topic speaker. Oh yeah, for the favorite evaluators, there's only 3 votes, so maybe you want to vote more. So for the prepared speech, because unfortunately Toastmaster Andy is not eligible to be voted, so of course, congratulations to Toastmaster Ranto for your prepared speech. For the table topic speech, congratulations to Toastmaster Gabriel, myself, for the vote. And the last, for the evaluators. Congratulations to Toastmaster Donna for your best favorite evaluator for today. So this is the results.
Back to Toastmaster Vicky, maybe.
Congrats, everyone.
All right, congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, I thought that you prepare some presentation, but it's okay. So we usually prepare some deck or the presentation to to understand who will be our winner, but it's okay. Maybe different culture, different club, different culture, but it's okay. It's beautiful. So yeah, this actually the end of this meeting, and we thank you to all participants to join us in today's meetings, because I sense that everyone here, I do believe at least one point that you got from today's meeting is all about preparations. No matter it's for digital investment, no matter it's about the future. So maybe it's all about the preparation. And I really love when Toastmaster Donna mentioned about don't be right. Toastmaster Donna mentioned about the beautiful word. Don't get too greedy, don't get too scared. Applies to many things. Just be calm and be present, and don't think too much about futures, but think too much about how we can prepare. So that's all our meeting, and so I'm overing to our president if you have any words to close this meeting. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Abdul Toastmaster Kiki. But before I close this meeting, we have to take a photo session. Toastmaster Andy, can you help me to take a photo
Yes.
session, please?
Of course. Let's give a big smile for us today. We'll take the screenshot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Andy. Okay, hello Toastmaster and all guests. Thank you for joining us this morning at our Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Before I close this meeting, I want to give 5 minutes for us to share information about its club from you. And I said thank you to Toastmaster Donna, Toastmaster Gabriel, Toastmaster Aldo, Toastmaster Alvin, Toastmaster Vicky, Toastmaster Kiki, and Toastmaster Andy. Okay, first of all, I want to give time to Toastmaster Aldo. Thank you. And if you have announcements from your club to announce here.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Mr. President. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, Ultimates Toastmasters Club will be held on the 1st November, right? Next week. We usually held our club meeting on 1st and 3rd week every month, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Jakarta time. Of course, Toastmaster Anto, thank you for helping us as role takers for Ultimates next club meeting. And hopefully, if you guys free during those times, feel free to visit. I'll put the details in the chat box. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Aldo. Give a round of applause to Mr. Aldo, and we continue to Mr. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel, hello. We have an announcement from?
Yes, so for our next meeting is an online meeting on Wednesday night at 9 November. However, in the middle of November, we also have offline meeting in Perpustakaan Taman Ismail. So if you are interested, you can also join our offline meeting in Saturday, 19 November.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a offline meeting right now, right? Okay, thank you, Mr. Gabriel. And we continue to Mr. Donna. Hello, Mr. Donna. We have announcements from your club.
Hello, thank you, President Ranto. So SCBD Toastmasters holds their meeting every Friday at 7 p.m. So please join us every Friday at 7 p.m. through the link that I'll copy in the chat box. So it's always fun, 2 hours plus for the hour sessions. Thank you. I can't wait to meet you guys again next week.
Okay, thanks for the information, Toastmaster Donna, and continue to Toastmaster Alvin. Hello, Toastmaster Alvin. We have your announcements, Toastmaster Alvin, please.
Hello, Toastmaster Ranto. Congratulations for your speech. I'm Alvin from SCBD. same club as Donna. Please come every Friday, 7 p.m. Maybe you don't know what to do yet in Friday night. A lot of choice, party, or playing futsal. Or how about learning public speaking? Please come to SCBD Toastmasters with me and Toastmaster Donna and a lot of people. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Ranto.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin. Okay, and continue with Toastmaster PQ. Hello, Toastmaster PQ. Do you want anything to share with us?
Yeah, hello everyone. So just want to make announcement a little bit about it. About the speech competition that will be held around February. So I just want to make sure you are all prepared and make sure participating in it in your club contest, and also will be meet in the area D3 or also in the area speech session contest. So just to remind to you to know about the contest, and also for you who haven't renewal, just don't forget to renew it, and also try to invite more people to come to Toastmaster. So I will try to send this link to everyone I know to make sure this club will be always, people will come in here more and more again. So yeah, just don't forget about the contest. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you know about it. All right, itu Toastmaster Ranto.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster PQ. And continue to Toastmaster Andy. Do you already register for our speech contest? Okay, do you have anything to share with us, Toastmaster Andy?
Yes, I think I will say thank you, of course, to our Toastmaster. Okay, Toastmaster Aldo, especially because after tembakan from Toastmaster Anto, can you be our G? Oh, of course. So that's the yes man from,
Of course.
yeah, the yes man from Malang. Thank you so much. Yeah. And also for another team, for Toastmaster Gabriel, for being a better counter too, and then Toastmaster Alvin, Toastmaster Donna, Toastmaster Kiki, Toastmaster Vicky. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. And last is for Toastmaster Kiki. Anything you want to say before we close, meeting?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Kiki. Okay, and I will remind for Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club meeting will be held next week on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. And hopefully you can join us with our next meeting. Okay, thank you for all your participations and your time and your efforts for us at joining us at the Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Donna, Toastmaster Gabriel, Toastmaster Ronaldo, Toastmaster Alvin, Toastmaster Kiki, Toastmaster Andy, and Toastmaster PQ. And I will adjourn this meeting by knocking this gavel 3 times. Have a great day and have a great day and give applause to round of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone. Happy weekend.